UFOs over the CIA? Okay, this is a juicy one, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I'll talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, this is from MSN.com. Joseph Trevithick. Langley Air Force Base, located in one of the most strategic areas of the country, across the Chesapeake Bay from the sprawling naval station Norfolk in the open Atlantic, was at the epicenter of waves of mysterious drone incursions that occurred throughout December. The war zone has been investigating these incidents and the response to them for months. We know that they were so troubling and persistent that they prompted bringing in advanced assets from around the U.S. government, including one of NASA's WB-57F high-flying research planes. Now the U.S. Air Force has confirmed to us that they did indeed occur and provided details on the time frame and diversity of the drones involved. And this is what one of those planes looks like. Very interesting. And of course, if you don't know, Langley is an unincorporated community in the census-designated place of McLean in Fairfax County, Virginia, United States. The name Langley often occurs as a metonym for the Central Intelligence Agency, as the community is home to the CIA headquarters, etc. And we also know from Lou Elizondo that drone is often a euphemism for UFO. When there's a UFO event, often they will just put down drone so they don't have to write down UFO. So, mysterious drones over the CIA, over this Langley Air Force Base, probably we're looking at something more anomalous, right? This spate of bizarre drone incursions deeply underscores the still growing threats that uncrewed aerial systems present on and off traditional battlefields into military and critical civilian infrastructure. The installation first observed UAS, uncrewed aerial systems, activities the evening of December 6th and experienced multiple incursions throughout the month of December. The number of UASs fluctuated, and they ranged in size and configuration. A spokesperson for Langley Air Force Base told the War Zone in a statement earlier today. None of these incursions appeared to exhibit hostile intent, but anything flying in our restricted airspace can pose a threat to flight safety. The FAA was made aware of the UAS incursions. Now, I say UFOs over the CIA because that's what Langley is mainly known for, but could this be purely a military, incursion? Langley Air Force Base is formerly part of the Joint Base Langley-Eustis, an amalgamation that also includes the U.S. Army's Fort Eustis. Both facilities are situated around the Newport News and Hampton Roads in southeastern Virginia. Langley, one of a select few bases hosting F-22 Raptor stealth fighters, is particularly important for supporting NORAD and Northcom's missions to defend the U.S. homeland, including protecting the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. The Newport News area is also home to critical U.S. Navy and commercial shipyard facilities. Also interesting to note, the mysterious drone incursions extended beyond Langley. The situation prompted a serious response and caused a significant reverberations throughout the U.S. military. Also remember that it is the Air Force's job to protect American airspace, not the Navy's. Having a base tasked with that mission and its airspace getting penetrated for weeks on end is clearly not the best look, especially after major lapses in domain awareness and air defense capabilities were recently spotlighted by the Chinese spy balloon saga. And of course, we know now that some of those objects may not have been balloons. These are the same issues that the War Zone has been warning of for years prior. At a hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee yesterday, the U.S. Air Force General Gregory Guillotte, you tell me how to pronounce that, guys, currently head of the U.S. Northern Command in the U.S. Canadian North American Defense Command, NORAD, made what appeared to be the first public acknowledgement of the incidents at Langley. Guillotte who had previously been deputy commander of the U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, took the reins of NORTHCOM and NORAD in February. U.S. Air Force General Gregory, upon taking command, he says, I began a 90-day assessment to inform the DoD, the Joint Force in Congress, on NORAD and NORTHCOM's ability to execute assigned tasks and make recommendations on where the commands could or should do more. Once complete, I look forward to sharing my findings and updated vision on how NORAD and NORTHCOM will best execute the noble mission of Homeland Defense. He says, I wasn't prepared for the number of incursions that I see. I've gone into the events at Joint Base Langley, Eustis, and I'm using that as the centerpiece of my 90-day assessment. As already noted, there were already clear indications, especially from plane spotters using online flight tracking software, that something unusual was going on in the skies over and around Langley and the rest of the Newport News area last December. This included a flurry of aerial activity, including what looked to be Air Force F-16 fighters conducting combat air patrols supported by aerial refueling tankers over Newport News and other parts of southeastern Virginia around December 12, 2023. It is important to note that this is not the first time that Langley and other U.S. military bases across the country, including outlying U.S. territories, as well as critical civilian infrastructure, have been subjected to mysterious drone overflights. U.S. warships have also been swarmed off the coast of the United States. U.S. military aircraft are also routinely encountering drones in various test and training ranges and other restricted military operating areas. America's nuclear power plants have had very troubling encounters with drone swarms, yet the frequency and nature of the incursions in Virginia sound eerily similar to the bizarre claims of unidentified drone swarms roving over the plains of Colorado in the winter of 2019 to 2020. The government response to those incidents was something of a meek sideshow compared to that clearly occurred regarding the Langley incidents, a sign of just how much more serious these incidents are being taken. Yeah, and if you don't remember the mysterious drone swarms, here's an article about them. As covered in previous reports by the War Zone, law enforcement agencies in numerous rural counties in eastern Colorado and adjacent areas of Nebraska and Kansas received an influx of reports of large drones flying in formations at night for a period of several weeks during December 2019 and early January 2020. Many law enforcement personnel were among the reporting witnesses. In short order, the mystery drone wave also elicited serious expressions of concern from at least 2 U.S. senators and attention from Colorado's governor and state public safety agency. The activity soon drew the attention of regional and later national news media as well. And yeah, it was a big story at the time. Very weird, very mysterious, very juicy. What the hell were going on with these drones? So what's going on in Langley? What are these mysterious drone swarms? Are they UFOs? Are they foreign adversaries? Are they, black project technology? What is going on with these crazy drone swarms? Do they have anything to do with the drones, the mystery drones in Colorado a few years ago? I have no clue, guys. This is such a weird story. I mean, I guess it's not weird in a sense. We've had UFOs buzzing, everything. I mean, nuclear power plants, U.S. aircraft carriers, our most sensitive military installations, etc., etc. The Dragon UFOs will buzz any airborne objects. These UFOs are everywhere. But is that what's going on here? Are we looking at something alien? Are we looking at something human? It's a weird story. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if they know what to make of it. Do they know who is buzzing them? Do they have any idea? You would kind of hope so, I guess. But I don't know if they do. They're shooting at some UFOs. They seem to be working with the occupants of other UFOs. you would hope that the control group at least kind of has a general overview of who the players are and what's going on, and they would know whose ships are whose. But, that's assuming a lot. We don't know. We don't know what they know. And of course, they are just a relatively small group of people. The mainstream government, the main CIA, the mainstream military doesn't have access to near that sort of information. So they're kind of flying in the dark. The control group is, if they're not sharing this information with them, and, we don't know how much they are sharing, could be exposing them to danger theoretically by not sharing this information. However, I've seen indications that this goes all the way to the top, that the heads of these agencies sometimes are read into the program, and I'm not persuaded that they don't know what's going on. But yeah, and we've had other reports in aircraft carriers seeing a UFO, and then they do a lockdown. They'll bring everybody in from on deck and make everybody go to their quarters until the UFO goes away. So some people in some high levels know about this stuff, and they do have some power or sway over the mainstream military or probably government. So, but yeah, again, we still don't know exactly what they know and who is piloting these craft or operating these mysterious craft, whether they are humans or not. If China or Russia had this technology, again, why aren't they in control of Taiwan and the Ukraine? So, because if they have objects and vehicles that can elude Langley and the best of our technology, then surely they can weaponize similar technology and take over places that they want to take over. So, yeah, I'm not persuaded that this is human, but, who knows, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, please consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Or if you're a science fiction or a fantasy fan, consider grabbing one of my books. See the link below. Or by becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.